Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's our weekly board meeting with 12 signs of the square table. Okay, I've chosen my cards. Well, I've chosen the Tarot to Go cards. Let me just show you the box to these. So we're using the Tarot to Go for each individual star sign, and we are using a Sacred Destiny card. I'm not sure if I actually want to use any more cards, so we shall see what these two decks, what they give us, what messages. If you'd like to book an appointment with me, as in coaching sessions, or if you'd like to book yourself in for a What Do I Need to Know reading, details are in the description box, guys. It'd be good to hear from you. Okay, Aries, let me give these cards a shuffle. Oh, the song that's coming through is Candyman, Candyman. And then it's the sailors kind of shouting, oh, 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 Candyman, Candyman. Okay. Sweet sugar Candyman. That's the kind of energy for you, Aries. Should we have a look at what's going on? Okay, it looks like I'm pulling your Sacred Destiny card first. There it is. I'm going to have it my way. I'll have it my way. And then I shall let you have a look. A little peek. Trying to have some space. I'm trying to have some space. Aries, are you trying to have some space? You're trying to have it your way. Okay, let's put them down. Let's have a look at these Tarot to Go cards. Well, you can see the Justice card as I split the deck. Okay, Aries, let's have a story. Oh, we're not sure. We're a bit indecisive. Look, we're having it our way. Okay, your way. Sorry, not our way, your way. Eight of Pentacles, this is someone who's working on their own. They're learning a lot. They're trying to get the right angle. Okay. They're polishing this coin here. I can see like the L shape, which took me to like a learner, but then it took me to like a right angle. From here, it looks like he could have his arm in a sling. So this character's doing things his way. Let's find out some more about Aries. Interesting. Could be something about the first day of the month. He's getting ready for, well, that would be maybe the 1st of June. A pinch and a punch for the first day of the month. I felt they were this tool here for pinching, and you can punch holes with this one over here. This masculine's preparing for the beginning of June. He looks quite content with what he is doing. This is his last pentacle to work on, and he's working diligently on it. Okay, he's holding on to this coin. Okay, this masculine, he is stubborn, okay, it's Aries. He's stubborn, he's put his foot down. Oh, I felt the energy of putting your foot to the floor. Okay, so there's some acceleration here with what he's doing. He's kind of, one of the stars has his foot on it. Feels a bit like Hollywood Boulevard. So he's got his foot on one of the stars. The other one's a little bit just to the side here. And then he's got one very close here that he's waiting to turn. He's balancing one on his head. Okay. Say what you see. That's what I see. He's looking very proud of himself. So, seeing as he's holding this coin with his crown, what does that mean? He's holding the coin with his crown. Yeah. I'm talking about you as if you're in the third, like, tense. And, okay, Aries, because you're doing things your own way. This is affecting a feminine here. So you doing things your own way and not involving, actually not having any outside involvement. This feminine here, she's she's drained. So I feel like you're actually ignoring somebody maybe, but I feel that you're doing something for the 1st of June. So you're not ignoring her. She's tired. This feminine's tired. She's having nightmares. Okay. She could be having suicidal thoughts. It's a totally different extreme of energies. This one's quite a sneaky, working on my own, I'm going to do things my way. And then you have a 9 of Swords energy here, a feminine that looks like she's trapped in some kind of nightmare. It's a curtain tie. It's a curtain tie here. Tie back your curtains. Okay, so I feel like she's kept the curtains open, but it's a bit of a nightmare. She can't really see through. It look like blinds, don't they? To the window. But I felt like actually hanging yourself a bit. And I feel like she could be getting ready to kind of close the curtains. So it feels like this energy of blinds and waiting for somebody. So this feminine, she's blinded by the... Oh, she's blinded from the truth, not by the truth. She's blinded from the truth. What's this game you're playing here? Okay, because I feel like the masculine, the Aries energy here, is preparing to make like a surprise at the beginning of the month. I feel like you might have to, this feminine's going to have to pinch herself. She can't quite believe it. Okay. Ooh. Should we just go straight to the sacred landscape? Let's have a look and see what the sacred landscape wants to say for you, Aries. Abundance. Look what you're working on. So I am going to read these. Just because I believe that, Aries, you need to know how your behaviour is affecting another. Abundance. It's like you're doing good deeds. Okay, let's read from the Essential Book of Tarot. It's like a comic book. Look. It's like a present that hasn't been given. It's like there's some gaps that need to be filled in. Okay, well, let's have a look at the 8 of Pentacles. A young craftsman has his tools around him, carefully examining his handiwork. Doesn't even say that. Like, I've just totally rephrased how that is. This is how it's wrote in the book. A young craftsman, his tools around him, carefully examines his handiwork. You're a quick study. Advance your craft with conscientious effort. Success can be achieved through old-fashioned hard work. So I feel like what this masculine, this Aries, is doing is something, it's for this feminine. It feels like the energy of when you're wooing someone. Not wooing, this is the wooing energy, worrying. This is the wooing, wooing. He's getting ready to woo this feminine. Well, let's have a look at the 4 of Pentacles. Because what comes after the 8 of Pentacles? The 9 of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine. So then we have the 4 of Pentacles. The miser clings to his goods with all his might. He can't move because he's holding on with his feet. This card is a hint to loosen your grip on material things in order to help restore the flow of creativity and energy. This masculine could be trying a bit too hard. Or now that the abundance is flowing in, feels like maybe he's got a little bit greedy. Like there's some other things that he wants to do, so he's going to do it his way. Let's look at this 9 of Swords energy because it's not really fitting in the picture, is it? Losing sleep. Have the feeling that something's hanging over your head. This is the darkest hour before the dawn. Action is the antidote to worry. So it feels like the feminine here is worrying, and it's your action here, Aries, that's going to be the antidote to this. Abundance. Let's read this card. I was just going to read what the sacred landscape wants you to know, but let's read about the wildflower wonderland. This feminine's wondering what you're doing, divine masculine. Aries energy. You're working towards her and she's not aware of it. Okay. How do I hold this so that you can see all the cards and this card? I shall move them over here. Wildflowers are not intentionally planted. They are untamed, natural and free. Their fragrance calls bees to pollinate them so that seeds are created to continue the cycle of life. These kinds of natural flowers don't try to they don't try to be profuse and beautiful. They just are, without struggle or worry. They are abundant without effort. Prosperity is your birthright. Interesting, it's page number 1, even though we're quite a lot into the book. Here, you see them pages, can you? Okay. We're still on page number 1 here. Prosperity is your birthright, and the grand profusion of a field of untamed flowers reminds you that a windfall is coming. It's simply a matter of aligning your vibration and frequency with that which you desire to manifest. Okay, the secret landscape wants you to know everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless, however, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps, give deeply and fully, don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. So definitely there's masculine wanting to work alone, but I believe the whole point of this message is that you have to be grateful for what you have, divine masculine, as in with your divine feminine. I just want to reread that part. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. So you're not showing appreciation towards this feminine. Okay, that's it. Let's just leave it there. Taurus. A bit snappy, Taurus. The temperature's risen in my face. I feel hot and flustered. Should we see what's going on, Taurus? Sacred destiny. Pop it there. Okay. Taurus, what's on the cards, please? A lot of heat. Ace of Pentacles, the offering of the legacy. It's like the temperature is rising. This was like the flushing of my cheeks that I felt. Why are you feeling a little bit embarrassed? Okay, snappy, impatient, embarrassed. The legacy's on its way. It's going to be offered very soon. Well, it's like dangling in front of you. Okay, you should be able to sense it. Ace of Pentacles. I felt the energy of tiptoeing through the tulips. Okay. And then we have the Four of Cups. This is, you're going to be, very quickly, Taurus. You've got a message coming in. Now, this could be the energy of you, or it could be the energy that's coming towards you. But this could be about you thinking that you've been left out, you've missed out. But you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups that's being offered to you. Very nice. It's going to soon be a time for a celebration with the Three of Cups here. I do actually feel that this is your energy, Taurus. And you're like, where's mine? Okay, so you're a bit snappy, a bit hot and flustered, and it's like you might be a bit embarrassed because it's all coming your way very soon. Shall we read these? Let's read it. Very much the energy, actually, with the Aries energy, the feminine. Okay, she needed to really turn it around and be more optimistic that things are working out, or use the phrase, a lot can happen within a couple of weeks, within a month. And the same here with Taurus. It's like this is about optimism, because there's definitely an offer. It's not only in the making, it's it's in the baking. So the cake's, it's like the cake's been baked. Okay, it's in the oven. It's preparing. It's like you don't want it too early. Why don't you want it too early? Because it's going to be a bit too gooey for you. Okay, right. Well, let's have a look. Ace of Pentacles. So it feels like something's cooking. Something's being cooked up for you. It's like the mixture's been made, now it's being baked. But let's have a look at this Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. Things keep falling out of the cards and books, little bits of, I don't know, dust, specks. You need your specks. It's right underneath your eyes. It says a large pentacle. We've been told to look to the sky as well as a collective message. A large pentacle in the sky rests upon a bed of lilies, surrounded by golden clouds. Aces signify largesse and new beginnings. Here come pennies from heaven. Anticipate a new career, sudden prosperity, opportunities for tremendous growth. Okay. There's definitely change in the air here for you, Taurus. Four of Cups. Feeling the energy because it, well, let's read this first, because it just describes this person as a youth. So I want to say, what do I want? What energy? Oh, about being vulnerable. Okay. It feels a very innocent, maybe a bit of a rejection energy here. It says, as a youth contemplates 3 cups, a hand descends from a cloud to offer a fourth. So if this youth here, it's kind of a juvenile energy, actually focuses on the 3 of Cups, which is celebrating. Okay, once you focus on that, the good that's coming, it's actually offered. It says you are jaded or bored with life. Perhaps a bad experience has caused you to withdraw. Are you traversing a period of stagnation? I think you are, because there's a lot of movement now, so you're coming through this. Okay. You're just jaded. Jaded and bored. Okay, a bad experience has caused you to withdraw. Feeling as if you've been left out. Let's look at the 8 of Rods. It's like, how could they leave you out? So you haven't been left out. These rods fly through the air like javelins. The pace of change is speeding up. Don't be left behind could include an unexpected voyage. So be prepared. An energy of definitely being swept off of your feet here, Taurus. Let's have a look at what your sacred destiny would like to say. Let's put these here. Your sacred destiny would like to say that abundance is on its way. Okay. So I would say, Taurus, it could be the Aries before that is making its way to you, making its way to you. It's a divine masculine. Should we read abundance? We're just going to read the abundance part for you. What the sacred landscape wants you to know. It's the wildflower wonderland. Everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps, give deeply and fully, don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give, with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have and even more will flow to you. It's beautiful energy really, but it's definitely picking up the divine feminines. You can start celebrating now. You need to raise your vibration. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's going on with Gemini. That's a nice flow. It's not snappy like Taurus was. Okay. Yeah, no, it's creating a really nice cool breeze. So it's kind of cooling down the temperature. It's fanning the flame. Okay. Let's have a look. Gemini. The Lovers. Let's get you a Sacred Landscape card. There it is. The tarot to go. It's time to go. It's go time, guys, for the Lovers, for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. It's like, it's go, 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 after all that stagnation. That's why it's important for you to take this time to vest up. Right, let's have a look at Gemini. What's going on for the Lovers? Look at this, the Hierophant. If that's not a pair of twins. Or a set of twins, sorry. Okay, a set of twins. Please forgive me, I know not what I do. Please forgive me, I can't stop loving you. Don't deny me, this pain I'm going through. I actually feel as if this is the point when you surrender. It's like, I haven't gone through all this pain for nothing. Okay, so like, it's about not being denied. You're allowed access now. But the tower's behind, there's two towers. Okay. Interesting. Because his fingers are pointing to one tower and then the other one has like his staff there, which represents the underworld, the middle world where we are, and then the higher realms, or higher world. Okay, and this is about bringing in balance. It's time to ascend, both of you to ascend together. It's like you go through together. Okay, but you both need to be looking on the upside of life. The Hierophant for the Lovers. That's Taurus card, but hey, you've got the Ace of Pentacles together. And then one more card, please. And you have the Five of Cups. Oh, there's a lot of, it's not crying over spilt milk, it's crying over spilt blood. Two of Cups is behind here. There's that bridge you need to cross. What's over on, there's the tower. So it keeps saying about turn around, was one of the messages, turn around, cross the bridge, look for the tower. And then there's still all this energy being focused on this. Gunk. Again, who is this? Is this the feminine's energy? Is this the masculine's energy? But it always feels as if there's one side that's is not optimistic about. Is that what it always feels? Always feels that when one is up, the other one is down. Well, how does it feel when you're imbalanced, when you're both feeling the same thing, very centered? That's what the alignment you've got to get yourself into, okay, is that, I think Abraham Hicks explains this. You just need to stay high vibing, and then when they're high vibing, they're going to know where to find you because you're going to be up there. So you don't want to be dropping and they're rising because you're not meeting on the same frequency. That's why it's so important to, I feel like, forgiveness of the past, let the past go, accept your legacy, and leave. This is like blood, sweat, tears, torture that's gone into this. You can leave that now. You're not to focus on that part of the connection. Well, let me. I'm going to read these ones. Okay, the Hierophant. Let's have a read. So we've got card number 5, the Hierophant. It's associated with the sign of Taurus, the bull, with a scepter in one hand and the other raised in blessing. He symbolises the Pope, the spiritual father, and the Trinity, mind, body, spirit. He also represents organised religion or orthodox ideas. The card offers mercy and compassion, and it indicates a need for approval and conformity. It's like this has been approved now. This connection has been, it's been proved. Okay, so the proof is in the pudding. It's within actually putting yourself into that environment. That's where you are going to see the proof. I don't really know what that means, but let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles here. A large pentacle in the sky rests upon a bed of lilies, surrounded by golden clouds. Aces signify largesse and new beginnings. Here come pennies from heaven. Anticipate a new career, sudden prosperity, opportunities for tremendous growth. So it's all about the anticipation. The anticipation is killing you. It's like the suspense is killing you. Okay. Anticipate a new career, sudden prosperity, opportunities for tremendous growth. It's not too good to be true. It's what you've been manifesting, and it's going to align, and it feels like it is aligned. But I feel like the feminine energy keeps slipping out of alignment. It's like, it's been I sing a long time coming. That's not the words. I don't actually know what the words are to that song, but it's been a long time coming. 5 of Cups. Oh, that's by Will Young. So it feels like you've been willing this since you were young. Okay, you're about to give up and it's just about to be delivered. Although 2 of the cups are filled, again, it's not stating whether or not it's a male or female. It says, although 2 of the cups are filled, the figure wearing the cloak of mourning sees only what has spilled. You feel remorse over a severed relationship or unfulfilled dream. If only. If only what? Okay, a lot can happen, can't it? Start those wishes again. If only. If only. Only you can make all this world seem right. Openness. Keep the heart open. There's something here about you connecting also in the clouds. Okay. So this is about you ascending. We were told last week to look at the clouds for direction, about how they're shapeshifters and they're messages from the gods. So openness here. Okay. You need to get yourself up above those clouds. Love lifts us up where we belong. Up where the eagles fly. On a mountain high. Beautiful openness. Let's read this. Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world, few hearts survive. Trying to save a couple of hearts here, a couple of love hearts. Sweethearts. Openness. Should we have a look at the secrets of the moon? All I know is the way I feel. Okay. The cycles of the moon affects every aspect of our life. The cyclical magnetic pole regulates the tides as it acts on our planet's waters. The moon even affects the monthly cycles of women. Ah, yes. So this is what you're being affected by the moon energy. Okay. If you think about like premenstrual tension, not syndrome, tension. PMT, they used to call it back in the day. I've never really claimed on it, used it, but I do know that my energy changes just before my cycle actually, let's just say, begins. I become ever so needy of love. I don't become aggressive or anything. It's just like, it's a good time to like really pile on the love with me. Because yeah, that's kind of the only feeling that I feel is a little lack of, well, it's not the only, that is the only feeling that's out there, is like love that should be cherished, and that's when I kind of can slip a little bit away from it. So it's most definitely about looking after yourself and taking care of you during that time and understanding your cycles. So it's not an accident that a woman's cycle and the cycle of the moon are approximately the same amount of time. In native cultures, when women lived in nature, it was not uncommon for them to menstruate during the new moon and ovulate around the full moon. It was believed that menstruation was the time that a woman had to be still, put her everyday labours aside and renew. For all people, the dark of the moon was a time to incubate ideas, watch nocturnal dreams for signs, and be still. In modern life, we as a culture don't honour these natural cycles often enough, and as a result, our lives are usually bereft of this important time of rejuvenation. So if the symptoms are the same as mine, it's kind of like you just feel like you need a little additional boost of love during that time. Okay. I actually believe that I'm ovulating at the moment because I'm halfway through my cycle. I just thought I'd tell you that, which is very interesting. Right, anyway, what the Secret Landscape wants you to know, when you receive this card, be open to receiving signs, be still, do nothing, be open and breathe. Relax completely and thoroughly. Incubate your dreams for the future. If you are trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Become the sacred watcher. Observe life as it unfolds rather than becoming engaged in it. Be open to what the universe has in store for you. Be receptive to messages from your soul. This card can also be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect. Beautiful reading. Okay, especially as it's bringing in kind of the energy of the divine feminine. And for you to start journaling all the evidence, all the proof that the signs are being delivered. It's time to be receptive, still, open to what's coming. And I don't know, I felt like sound prepared to have your socks knocked off your feet. Pulled off your feet. Cancer, let's have a look at your energy. Let's get you a Sacred Destiny card. Okay, Cancer. This energy here reminds me of somebody who's teary. Now, in the book, it actually states that this is a masculine, but it's a feminine card. So this is the energy of a feminine who's very masculine. She looks quite upset with what she's got in her hand. Okay, she looks a bit dreamy. I feel like she's actually going to roll this coin. So I can imagine her like at a bowling alley. It's like a bowling ball. I feel like this feminine's about to roll away her future and she knows it. Okay. This card's on its side, but let's have a look. 10 of Rods. Interesting. This feminine's with a masculine who's tired. And it's like she knows that she's worn him out. And she is, I don't know if she's handing over this coin. She's thinking about it. The energy I actually feel is this feminine here. She's just about to give away this coin. She's about to, I don't know, make a strike. She's going for a strike. Now this masculine's really worn down here. So there's a heavy burden that he's carrying. I feel like she might know that she's putting this pressure on him. Who knows though, because, well, God will know, because she's actually got her back on him, but she's a very masculine energy. So she's throwing this away. She's teary-eyed, not starry-eyed. Okay. So she doesn't have clear vision. I'm taken to the daisies. They're not daisies, but I felt they were daisies around her. And it was like, he loves me not. Well, I'm not sure. I think this masculine's actually going to leave this feminine. There's a palace in the background. And it's kind of like her own doing. She knows that she's thrown this away. She's not sure whether this masculine loves her not. He actually looks like he's got the kundalini that's risen up his back. So wherever he's off to, he's determined to get to his palace. I don't know who's turned their back on who. But it's a strike. Let's get another card. Because this feminine throws away money, she might have lost her opportunity for love. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this masculine's going to be leaving this feminine. She's lost her opportunity. She doesn't have clear enough vision for this masculine. He's going towards the Divine Feminine. There you go. So let's have a read of this. He's observing the Divine Feminine at the moment. It's getting closer and closer. So this masculine's turned his back on this feminine here. I don't believe that he loves her. She's questioning this. And then there's going to be some kind of strike out. And it could be this masculine leaves. He's looking at the feminine here. That's the direction he's looking into. He's sending this feminine birds as well to say that he's on his way. So make sure you're connecting with nature, Divine Feminines, because there's a masculine on his way. He's going to be sending a long-tailed bird. That actually takes me to more of a pheasant. Okay. I don't know why. What's it about having a pheasant at Christmas rather than a turkey? Let's read these cards. Page of Pentacles. Got like a whole page to themselves here. Interesting seeing as the legacies here, which is shared. And I feel that's what this masculine's going towards, the Nine of Pentacles. Then it'll be they progress to the 10 together. That's the life that he's desiring. And then we have this one here. And it says, the page is lost in thoughts, focused on the coin before him. So it's not a very feminine energy. So this masculine's being more drawn to femininity. Okay, the page is lost in thoughts, focused on the coin before him. This is the card of the scholar. The page has a thirst for knowledge and pursues it diligently. Okay. I feel like not really interested in love. Well, let's have a look at the Ten of Rods. This masculine here. Oh, we've got a wasp outside the window trying to get in. Definitely a karmic energy there. Okay. I'm sure it would just buzz off on its own accord. That's the kind of energy, buzzing off on your own accord. Ten of Rods. An old man is staggering. under the weight of many burdens. Feeling burnt out, the pressure will ease soon. Physical exercise and relaxation will help maintain your health. Okay. Physical exercise, you can get that with the Divine Feminine. It's like sexy time here. Physical exercise, that'll make him feel younger. This is an old man. He's feeling like an old man. This character here doesn't look old. Okay, they look a bit boring, to be honest with you. And then we have the Divine Feminine. Okay, let's have a look. 9 of Pentacles. I just wanted to reread what it said then. So, feeling burnt out, the pressure will ease. Physical exercise and relaxation will help maintain your health. So, where to go to the Divine Feminine? This could be about meditating and connecting as well with the relaxation techniques. 9 of Pentacles. Let's find the Pentacles in here. A woman stands in a vineyard holding a vineyard. A woman stands in the divine yard. Should we say that? I think we should. A woman stands, so it's actually first time really. Well, we heard that he's an old man, but this is a woman. A woman stands in a vineyard holding a rare bird. Wisdom, knowledge and talent are present, but no love life. This is a lonely time to be met with a measure of detachment. Success, recognition and wealth will follow. There's your detachment, Divine Feminine. So you are detached, but you must remain optimistic about the connection. Okay, because it feels like the divine is sorting everything out here. So, but no love life. And that's what this masculine's experiencing, no love life. So it's on its way. Should we have a look and see what the Sacred Destiny card wants to say? How exciting. Thriving. Let's have a look at the African savannah. Look at the colour of the sky here with these cards. They've got kind of that rosy feel to them, rosy tinge. You can see it here. Okay, let's have a look at the thriving. In the African savannah lives the tree of life, the baobab tree. This is a prehistoric species that predates humans. Okay, I felt like this was very much a boring kind of energy that I don't know. I don't really want to focus on this energy too much. Don't think anybody does. Probably best not to. Anyway, it's over 200 million years old. It has adapted, survived and thrived in a harsh environment where so many species have gone extinct. This is the pressure. It's like this masculine feels like he's 200 years old under all the burden. The baobab can live up to 5,000 years and can reach almost 100 feet tall. It is a succulent, which means that in the rainy season, it absorbs and stores water in its enormous trunk. This water helps it produce a nutrient-dense fruit in the dry season, when the land is parched and arid. These remarkable plants provide shelter, food and water for both animals and humans. It is one of the only plants in the world that doesn't drop its fruit where it would spoil. It stays on the branch where it dries out. When picked, the fruit has a 3-year shelf life. Interesting. Let's have a look. It's the Divine Feminine there that's in the vineyard. I feel like the masculine knows that this cycle here, this burden's going to carry on for many, many years into the future if he doesn't do anything about it. Okay. The sacred landscape wants you to know, if you draw this card, you are a survivor. And not only do you survive, but you use situations that others might find challenging to thrive. You expand when others shrink. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. Interesting. Did you hear that, Divine Feminine? I feel like this is you. You're a survivor. You thrive where others sink. The Divine Masculine knows where he's going to. He wants to survive this situation. It's time for him to thrive in your presence, in your company. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. You have a remarkable ability to step beyond any challenge. You are strong. Others may find shelter in your energy, and right now that's okay. Through giving to others, you are in turn nourished. This card may be urging you to step into the primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to call you Athena then, because the primordial feminine is Medusa, and you can call upon her. That come out during the week, but it felt like Perseus has actually given it to Athena as a breastplate to protect her. I feel like you're protected from this energy. You don't need any protection, Divine Feminine. It's like, oh, you're thrivingly fantastic. So this card may be urging you to step into the primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Doing this will increase your vitality and contribute to your overall well-being. I feel actually this is the masculine here. He's like kind of covering himself. That's maybe why he's not actually looking at this figure, because of the stare. Maybe it's looks to kill. Looks could kill. So he's off for some peace and quiet, apparently. Okay, Cancer. That was a story for Cancer. You can swap around the characters and put it to whatever situation you need to put it to. Who sits where in that story. Okay. Leo. Got a bit of rock set coming through. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. Make believing, I've looked at it already. We're together, that I'm sheltered by your heart. Okay. You've got enlightenment, Leo, and it wants me to see this straight away. So, Leo, standing for the balancing of the divine masculine, divine feminine energy together, the alchemy of it, the blending. Strong enough to fight. Strong enough to fight it all. It's the strength card. You need to know this within your power. Okay, it's time for some enlightenment, Leo. Two of Cups. So it comes in with the make-believing, we're together, that I'm sheltered by your heart. And hearts open, please. Get ready for the exchange, the alchemy. Two of Cups is here. Enlightenment. It's time to... well, it's definitely the rising of the sun. Okay, the rising of the divine masculine. Let's find out some more. Again, because he's burdened. Okay. And we're going to get one more card. And you're needing to know this, Leo. Feeling the feminine energy come through. Again, Two of Cups, putting your heads together. It feels like you're directing the divine masculine here with your thoughts. So it's kind of like, don't walk away. But I didn't feel like don't walk away, boy. My love won't hurt you. Okay. You're trying not to look like to scare him in his direction. He knows that you can see him. You've got a guard up here, but I feel that you're actually, this is the sword of truth and you're leading the way. Okay, we've got enlightenment. Let's read these cards. Two of Cups for Leo. We can see you there at the top of the card with your angel wings. a young couple is absorbed only in each other. That's what it's going to take, guys. Okay, you've got to kind of get really into this now. Actually imagining what could be. This is the card of passion and romance. Your relationship will enter a new and important phase. Will an engagement or marriage result? Intense eroticism. Erotic, erotic, put your hands all over my body. Erotic. Ten of Rods. We've read this, but we're going to read it again. An old man is staggering under the weight of many burdens, feeling burnt out. The pressure will ease soon. Physical exercise and relaxation will help maintain your health. Erotic stuff. All that's erotica. Okay. Page of Swords. You can feel this, Divine Feminine. So this is really kind of shouting out the compassion. Like they're coming with passion. Okay. The Strength card. It's not even the Strength card, but this would normally be seen on the Strength card. Coming with passion. You both got to come in with passion for this. I wanted to call it a love affair, but yeah, okay. It's an affair of the heart. Heart, just the one heart now. Page of Swords, can we read this, please? This perceptive young person is ready for action. You got to be ready. Got to be ready to be ready. This card signifies quick thinking, can also indicate spying or trouble with the police. Look, keep it in. It took me to outdoor sex. Like being quite adventurous. Okay. I'd say make your way up to cloud 9. You can do a lot up there without being cool. Okay, let's have a look at this enlightenment here. Oh. Vast galaxy. You can find yourself a little cosy spot somewhere. It's definitely the energy of connecting here. And you directing. Energy of connecting and directing the Divine Masculine. Oh, our beautiful home galaxy is so large that if you travelled at the speed of light, it would take you 100,000 years to go from one end to the other. So I'm sure you can find yourself a little safe space somewhere. Okay. It is small compared to some galaxies, for example. The Hercules, a galaxy, would take 1.5 million years to cross at the speed of light. The realm of galaxies is so vast and so wide that it is beyond human comprehension, which is why the galaxy often symbolises great enlightenment as well as faith in the forces much greater than us. It's important to have faith in, excuse me, I like burping, but it's like making my ears like mute out. In life, oh, okay, we'll get there in a second. Faith, it's about having faith in the forces much greater than us. The secret landscape wants you to know enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. Okay. Enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self and expands into a greater awareness of the self within the universe. You are now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connecting with what you cannot see. Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey. Have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience that there is a plan unfolding. The sky's the limit. This card represents enlightenment and signals that you are entering into a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for the greater good, for most certainly they are. They are. It's page number 22. Flexibility. Guys, this is coming in. Look, every star. Every star's coming in. Every star sign, look for the signs. Okay, but let's just put these here. And we've got now Virgo. And then I'm going to pause the camera. You won't realise that I've done it. And I'm going to have a little break before we move on to Libra and all the way through to Pisces. So we're on Virgo. Virgo. There's your Sacred Destiny card. Let's have a look. And let me give these a shuffle. Five of Swords, surrender. The masculine here is feeling very accomplished. He's feeling very strong. And he's dealing with anybody that is manipulative and he's putting them right in their place. Actually, he's just disarming them. So he's got a lot of power here. No one can really abuse him anymore. It's a very nice energy for Virgo here. This masculine is getting himself out of the shit. Okay, it's shit. He's getting himself out of the shit here. Whether that means that he comes out looking like an innocent boy, I'm not sure that he is, but it could be that Divine just has his back. And he escapes, okay? It's like he gets himself out of some shit. This is building his confidence with how much he is protective and also, oh, how much he is protective. So he's protecting something. This could be the masculine here not actually having to explain a connection with a divine feminine. For some reason, it's just like everything's cleared and he doesn't have to do any explaining. That saved him a lot of shit. That kind of energy. So it's like his ship's coming. Let's have a look. Five of Swords. Whoa. Yeah, he's like he's free to do whatever he wants. He's going to sound the call. The sun's come out for this. I was going to call him a dude. It's like he's a cool dude. He comes out of this looking like a cool dude. Okay. So this kind of means that rather than him being found out for doing manipulative, performing acts of manipulation, someone else has behaved worse than him. He has no explaining to do whatsoever. If anything, he can call them out on it. Makes him look like makes him look like a star. Okay, that's interesting. What's this? This feminine has no idea here whatsoever. It's like he's calling above her head up to the star. She's no star. This is just all falling through her hands. She's oblivious. Even the bird's kind of looking and going, how the fuck did you make a wish upon a star? Because whatever's happened is not affecting this feminine here. Maybe her life has been affected. She's kind of been stunned. With a stun gun. I feel like this masculine's actually called, because that bang that was upstairs, like heaven, to deal with this, not an angel, but to deal with this, and the birds also have been calling. The bird's been calling. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's not good energy for the star energy. Let's read it. Okay. This also is the energy of actually being freed up to go after your star. This feminine's not aware anyway of what's going on. But first of all, I felt it was a karmic energy, so should we just stick to that? Well, no, we're going to turn it into... Maybe he thought it was like that the divine feminine was a karmic energy, and all of a sudden it's like through others' misdeeds, he can see that really the divine feminine, and she's oblivious. It's like, what's kind of happened? Anyway, let's see what I'm sure the sacred landscape will let us know more. But the Five of Swords, because this is about not focusing on this karma, this karmic cycle, and I've opened up to like the Hermit with the Wheel of Fortune. So this cycle, we're not to focus on that anymore. So let's have a look at the Five of Swords. What's the message here? Two unarmed figures take flight. So I feel like the pathway's cleared here. Signifies a withdrawal after conflict or a victory without peace. Be careful not to create a tense atmosphere. It's a bad time to make enemies. This feminine's caused... I feel like this is a karmic energy and she's made an enemy of the divine masculine. Okay. What's this? He's calling the shots. Feels like he's calling the shots here. Page of Rods. He's got himself a page. Adorned with a medallion of the sun. Okay, so he's got his medal. The divine masculine has received his medal. Okay. Good news. Oh no, we've missed a bit. Adorned with a medallion of the sun. The page is shouting out a message. Good news is on the way. Don't be shy. Make your voice heard. I don't think he's being shy. The star energy. He could be just chatting to the stars here. Listen, there's loads of interpretations that are coming through for this star card. We'll get there. Hold on. Coupled with the sign of Aquarius, just as the young woman pours water, Aquarius pours forth creativity and new ideas. This one could actually be an alcoholic. I feel like just as this young woman pours water, in steps Aquarius, which is, it's the age of Aquarius that we're in. Okay, it steps in. Divine steps in. So coupled with the sign of Aries, this feminine's been coupled up with the divine masculine here. So coupled with the sign of Aquarius, I feel like this is the divine masculine working with the universe. In today's day and age, okay, that's what I can hear. Today's day and age, we don't do things like this. That's kind of like what this masculine is saying to this feminine. So I feel the masculine is coupled with the power of Aquarius. Just as the young woman pours water, is it water or is it... I don't know, it could be that actually she gives up the drink, turns to water, but it's too late. So this card... shows that just... I'm changing the words here. As the young water pours water. As the young woman pours water, this woman can't even get a word out. I'd say that she's a drunk. Okay. Can't make sense of anything that they're saying. Just as the young woman pours water, Aquarius pours forth creativity and new ideas, which comes forward to this masculine as a way out of this. This card denotes hope and inspiration, perhaps from an unexpected source. So it's something that this feminine does, which sets the masculine free here, the divine masculine, so that he can be free. Okay. The foundation is sound, change is natural and balanced, and a bright future is in store. What did I do? That's what she's kind of saying. So if you don't know what you've done, that just makes it like 10 times worse. You're totally oblivious. Let's have a look at the sacred landscape. Release. This has been going on for quite a while. This situation, it needed to be released. The tension has been released, I feel. It feels like that 10 of Wands energy, carrying that heavy burden. Okay, let's have a look at the release card, because this has been coming up quite a bit. Autumn light. I'd say pay attention to what it describes happens throughout the different seasons, because this has been an ongoing... it's ongoing trend that's not trendy anymore. It's not cool to really be a drunk. It's kind of like it has its time and its age. It might be something that you do, you know, late teens, in your 20s. But let's have a look at the autumn light. The cooler days and change of colour in the leaves mark the seasonal change from summer to autumn. The bracing wind wildly flings the red, orange and yellow leaves from the trees as they spiral to the damp and dark earth. Lingering sunshine filters through the canopy of vividly coloured leaves, creating an autumnal glow. In the great cycle of life, fall is the time of letting go, just as spring is a time of new birth, and summer the time of expansion and growth. Fall is the time of the harvest. It is the time to begin the inward journey into the restoring and renewing season of winter. I feel maybe this feminine, she may be okay during the summertime. It might be wintertime when it's kind of dark and dismal. That maybe this one hits the bottle. Okay, heads for the bottle. Let's leave it there with Virgo. Let's just take a little breather, guys, and I'll be back in a jiffy.